Good afternoon, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Bubba here on the afternoon of Friday, April 10th, 2020. TGIF and Good Friday. Although one guy didn't think it was good. I always wonder how come you English speaking people call it Good Friday. There's nothing good about the Friday. Anyway, I wanted to continue the video on Ascension, so this is a video on Ascend Part 2. And here is where I'm coming from you to say Ascend. Ascend takes many forms. It's not heaven, and it's not being a perfect civilization. Even when they ascended, the beings that are non-corporeal that we know of are not perfect. They just are beings, and they got their frailties, just like you humans do. There's no such thing as a perfect being. Is there a, what you call, supreme being? Well, those guys are still looking for it, even though they can. If you looked at them, they would be considered a supreme being to you, but they're not. They're just like you, just in another level of existence. They're not supreme. They got their faults. And for your ascension, for you humans here, let me tell you, the next step for you to ascend is to be comprehensive, consensus, and most of all, one race, which you're not even close to any one of those. Consensus? Look at your American government. You don't have any of that. Comprehension? Look at your American government and your American people. You don't have any of that. So you see, and how can you be coexistence? You don't even coexist in the United States. Look at your problem with the coronavirus. You are griping at everything. The president is firing people because they don't agree with him. He doesn't understand that nobody will agree with you. But if you do a job together, you can get it done. But this sniping at the governors and sniping at the people who contradict him. And what is he doing? He should step aside and look at the people that are trying to run and get this thing done. That's comprehension, and President Trump does not have it. Also, ascending means that you look at things differently. You run your country on money, profit, greed, exploitation, not people. Cost. There's a lot of cost to everything. And like gold, it's a metal, yes. Does it have any value monetarily? No. It's got a lot of uses, which you guys don't even scratch the surface of yet. As far as elements, what do you guys got? 120? My civilization has 267 on what you would call periodic table. You still got a long way to go to get to 267. And we can't say that, we found everything? Hell no. Do we know anything? Maybe 1% of the universe? And we're far ahead of you technological and ascending wise. As far as being a social structure, are we better than you? In some cases, yes. In other cases, no. Are we going to live longer than you? Oh, you betcha. Because you guys have factions. You guys haven't even gotten to one race, one planet yet. And there's a long way. It'll take you centuries to get there, don't it? You got enemies out there that your ancestors created that are now coming back to bite you in the derriere. Are you going to be prepared for them? No. See what I mean, Americans? This is what I mean about ascension. The way you think of things, the way you do things. You still think of things as binary. If you look outside of the binary system into other systems, you can form propulsion systems. You can form fuels and energy systems that far outnumber your fossil fuel system and your fission system of nuclear power. You haven't even got to antimatter yet and how to handle it. It's dangerous. It's more dangerous than nuclear power. Anyway, this is your favorite alien and Bubba saying this is the second part and the last part in Ascending, and you all have a good Easter weekend. Good day.